And welcome everyone into today's first match of a doubleheader soccer here on the campus of St. Martin's University. I'm Austin Burns, your play-by-play announcer for today's game, and it is the home opener for the Saints. They take on the Wildcats of Chico State. The Saints entered today's match at 0-2 on the year. They fell in both matches on the road in Colorado. We'll break those down a little bit later in the broadcast. And Chico State 1-1 on the year. They defeated Western Washington, a shutout last week, and fell to Seattle Pacific. So they have some experience with some GNAC schools coming into this match already. Starting lineups have already been announced. We've done the national anthem. Teams now having their second meeting on the field, but this is what we've been waiting for a long time. Fans back in the stands. Official games. It's been since 2019 we've had fans in the stands and the Saints playing an official game here on this field. It's exciting, and Saints just about ready. And last few checks here, and we'll be ready to start the match. And we are underway. Wildcats will control to start. And already putting pressure on immediately, and ball just misses wide. Saints and some immediate pressure there applied by the Wildcats offense. Well, St. Martin's went down to Colorado to start their year, and they didn't have an easy one to begin with, taking on the number 8 team in the country, Colorado School of Mines. And it was a close game until literally the final seconds of the first half. In the 8th, with 8 seconds left on the clock, Mines was able to punch in their first goal. And the Saints fell eventually 2-1. They were able to put a goal in. Jason Fairhurst scored his 11th career goal in that match in the final 15 minutes or so. But the Saints ultimately fell 2-1. And then in their second match, taking on Regis, the Saints were upended 5-0. Again, a goal right at the end of first half. This time 7.4 seconds left on the clock. Regis was able to punch in a goal, go up 2-0, and then able to pull away in the second half. So the Saints looking to get their first win of the season. And turnover midfield. Now the Wildcats go the other way. And that will be a free kick for the Saints. Wildcats playing a very tough conference in the CCAA. Always loaded top to bottom. Probably one of the best soccer conferences, if not the best soccer conference in all of D2. So they are used to never being able to take a match off. And that one goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for the Saints. Last week, the Wildcats took down the Vikings of Western Washington 1-0 before falling to Seattle Pacific 1-0. Their goal scorer on the year, Jacob Chong, able to put in the one and only goal And there's Jason Fairhurst. He's the only Saint with a goal, and that one skied way high by Cole Matson. His first touch of the match. Well, the Saints, this isn't their first games of the year here on this pitch. They did play 3 preseason games, 1 scrimmage, 2 exhibition. In the 2 exhibitions, the Saints were able to take down both of their opponents. But this is a whole different breed. Throw in on the far side for the Wildcats, right in front of the Saints bench. In front of longtime head coach Rob Walker, entering his 15th season as the men's head coach here at St. Martin's. He was the only men's coach here in St. Martin's history, as he started the programs back in 2008. Saints with a throw in and bring it back to Jose Marquez. Selenikio tries to turn it upfield, gets away from him, but the Saints are able to retain possession. Marquez with it to Murray. And that ball gets all the way to the keeper. Well, we talked about Jason Fairhurst as he's scored the only goal for the Saints this season. He's also moving up the most career goals list here at St. Martin's. He has 11 of them right now. He's claimed 7th place for himself. He's currently only 1 behind Saint midfield legend Sebastian Navarro. We'll see if Fairhurst can tie company with his former teammate. That ball shot blocked, and it's going to go last off of a Saint, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats, the first of the match for them. Adrian Fonatelli with the kick. And the ball is played out, and Saints able to put the pressure on. And now they get the turnover, and they try and dump it all the way to the forward, but just unable to connect. And now they will turn the ball back over, and the Wildcats, a little bit of sloppy play here to start, some turnovers from both sides. But now here come the Wildcats near side. Lacona able to break it up and get the ball back for the Saints. Wildcats retain possession and now swing it over to that far side. Well, the Saints play with a heavy midfield. They'll play usually just typically Jason Fairhurst out front, let him try and run down defenders, but then they'll play 4 in the back, 5 in the midfield, and it's a unique formation where you'll see the wings kind of adjust depending on if the Saints have the ball or not. So if the Saints have the ball, the 2 wings will come forward and play on the offensive. The moment that ball gets lost and back in the hands of the defense, they swing back and kind of play a 9-man defense. Here's Fairhurst trying to get the ball back, and he does in the box. Now brings it to Selenikio. His play into the box. And a man coming on that far side, but Wildcats able to take away and now bringing it up far side. Askey plays it back in towards the middle. And here's Matson across midfield. Defender right on him. He gives it up for Settle. Jay Mendoza, his first actions of the year, didn't travel with the team to Colorado. We're getting his first official minutes of his St. Martin's career here today. Well, it's not really a tournament happening here on the campus of St. Martin's, kind of what we're calling it a jamboree, but we got a match following right after this. Simon Frazier, a fellow GNAC school, taking on Sonoma State out of the CCAA, so that will be right here on the Saints Digital Network that you can watch for free on YouTube. And that match will be following roughly 30-35 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And then both sides will play again on Saturday. Saints will flip-flop go take on Sonoma State, and Simon Frazier will take on Chico State. As that touch goes into the box, Murray tries to track it down. And the Wildcats now just clear it out. An easy handball on the Saints. On Lacona. Ryan Lacona, a junior transfer, originally out of Columbia Basin College. Ross plays it into the box. Great touch, opportunity there for the Wildcats, but the Saints defense swarm and take that ball away from Dirksen. Had a quick touch, but unable to convert. Both sides with one shot so far. And a foul on the Wildcats will give a free kick to the Saints. Another throw in for the Wildcats here, near side. Lacona gets it up the sideline to Fairhurst, but quickly taken away. Wildcats already have a couple guys getting warm out on their side of the field. And Noah Ross plays it back in towards the middle. No foul. There it is. Delayed call on Stephen Murray, fouling number 12, Anthony Caskey, excuse me. That ball slips all the way through to the goalie for the Saints today, Hunter Asklin. He scoops it up, turns, and goes out to his wing defender, Seth Kabata, on the far side. The Saints will look to try and take it up in front of their bench, but the Wildcats quickly, once again, take it away. Saints haven't had much possession over the midfield line to start this match. And Wildcat shot goes high. That one missing by a good 10 feet. Fonatelli, a sophomore midfielder, transfer out of Santa Rosa Community College. Second shot of the game. And Fairhurst puts it all the way up front for Angel Alvarado. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Saints. Saints still with the ball on the far side. Mendoza now works through a couple defenders, gets it to Settle. Settle on his right foot, back out all the way to Murray. Murray, right shot. That ball is in. Saints score from Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray, right foot to the near side post. Assisted from Jay Mendoza. And it has the Saints on the clock, or on the board early. And just like that, Saints get on the board first.
Assisted by number 7, Jay Mendoza.
And so the Saints with their first lead of the 2021 campaign. And they get it off of the right leg of senior defender Stephen Murray. And the Saints able to work it for a goal kick on the far side. Well, really credit that goal. I know he gets the assist, but great footwork by Jay Mendoza to weave through a couple defenders to kind of break through that Wildcats defense. And it's going to be a foul on Jason Fairhurst, sliding in late. Askey takes the foul and gets a free kick for his Wildcats. And ball right in the middle of the box. Marquez able to get it out of there. Saints wanted a foul, no call though. And now Settle will take and try and burn up the middle of the field. But the Wildcats once again swarming. But it's going to be a free kick awarded to the Saints. And looks like a Saint might be Jose Marquez is what the head official is going over to check on. And he's looks like the senior is okay. He just took a good blow on that last free ball. And the Saints now with the ball midfield. Mendoza just got the assist, his first of his Saints career. Selenikio to Madsen, who plays it right back to Selenikio. Cuts back in, one touch. Madsen, that ball high, but a great ball movement from the Saints. Probably the best we've seen so far. Madsen, another player that didn't travel with the team down to Colorado. So really feeling already the impacts of those two players in Madsen and Mendoza in the midfield and what they're able to do. And a shot and a save. First shot on goal for the Wildcats is right into the breadbasket of Hunter Asklin. And that ball Eventually gets cleared out by the Saints. And we'll have our first substitutions of the match. Miles Rice and Juan Perez will check on to the pitch for the first time today.
Substitutions for the Wildcats. Number 9, Juan Perez, on for number 10, Adrian Fontanelli, and number 30.
And another throw in for the Wildcats here on the near side. That's 3 times now. Lacona's had some difficulties trying to clear that ball away, but Saints bailed out there. Last off of the Wildcats, it'll be a free kick for SMU. Murray out to Selenikio. He's got Matson, and he goes to him, but a give. And miscommunication. Matson lets it go. Settle had the touch there, but just I don't think he expected the ball to be coming for him. He also had Fairhurst in the area as well. Well, the sun now finally starting to poke out. Kind of been behind some clouds to start today. Can't ask for better weather to start your home opener. 75 degrees and sunny today. Turnover, and now Wildcats have some numbers going the other way. Swing it middle of the pitch. There's Rice, who just checked in. Wildcats still with possession. That shot would have been right tucked near the post. And that was Juan Perez, who also just checked into the match. So I always say the ball always finds you right when you come into the game, and there it is. Now Fairhurst, Saints go quickly the other way. Nice job to poke that one away was Donovan Jackson. And that's going to be foul there. Miles Rice on Jay Mendoza. Didn't take a liking to that one. Referee does a nice job. Step in, make sure nothing else escalates out of that. And it'll be a free kick for the Saints. And a foul once again. I believe that was Perez on Seth Kobata. Saints free kick goes for Settle. Ball played back in. Matson heads it into the box. Played out. Headed away by the Wildcats, and now here they come on the other side. Miles Rice with the touch once again. And they're going to say a delayed foul there. Selenikio pulling the back of the jersey of Rice, so the Wildcats will swing the ball back. Official will make sure that ball gets set first, though, before play resumes. Saints have been on the defensive side of this one for most of the match, despite having a 1-goal lead. Wildcats have taken 4 shots, with 2 of them on goal. Ben Souza inside. Now back out to Rice. Good ball, but just no one there, and now the Saints will take it and go the other way. Fairhurst, he's going to work his way back towards the middle. No one was there for that one either, and so the Saints give it right back. And now going the other way with it is Chico State. A 3-on-4. Jacob Chong, and that ball hit right back into him. And official will stop play to make sure he's okay. You could hear that one all the way on the other side of the field. So he's up and moving. Looks like he's good, which is always a good sign. Sigh of relief. There'll be a free kick for the Saints. So Nikio is onside, trying to go get that ball. Goalie come all the way out, but just unable to win that battle. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Saints. Saints are going to want to try and go quick here, and they do. Here's Matson. Over to Settle. Surveys field. And Selenikio will just back it out, and the Saints will regroup. And go all the way back now to their last defender in Marquez. And a turnover once again. Wildcats coming now in the offensive zone. Rice near side working on Lacona. That one headed away. Kept alive though. And the Saints so able to keep a corner away from the Wildcats. And Settle works around his defender. Settle give and go to Matson. Goes to work on his defender. That ball out, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Donovan Jackson able to work the throw-in. Well, if you tuned in a little bit late, let's get you caught up. So far, Chico State, 4 shots to the Saints 3. However, one of the shots for St. Martin's was off of the foot of Stephen Murray, who touches the ball there. Had his first goal of the season, assisted by Jay Mendoza. Here's Settle inside the box. Beautiful ball, Matson. No foul called there. And now Mendoza works the ball back. I think he was trying to take a shot, but it doesn't work out well. It's a ball into the corner. And a throw-in far side for Chico State. Now bring some substitutions onto the pitch for the Wildcats.
Substitutions for the Wildcats. Number 17, Chris Brown on for number 12, Anthony Caskey. And number 27, Dave Delich on for number 16, Jacob Chong.
Saints regroup, bring the ball back. And that ball way too far and long. That will result in a goal kick for Chico. Again, About 30 minutes after the end of this match, Simon Frazier and Sonoma State will do battle. You can watch that free here on the Saints Digital Network on YouTube. Link right there on your SMU Athletics page. Beautiful day for soccer, so why not play two? And a late foul called there. 2 players down on the pitch. We'll see if the trainer comes out. Both players still down. And official gonna signal for just give him a second. See, as that was Brian Lacona for the Saints. He gets up, kind of holding his tooth. I wonder if he got hit in the mouth is what it looked like. And that was Ben Souza for Chico State. Both look good. A little bit of a limp there for Souza. But it doesn't look like either of them are going to come out of the match. So play will resume. Asklin holds on that ball for a while, and now Saints able to get away from Chico State. Almost a potential goal opportunity for the Wildcats, but the Saints now bring it up near or far side. Fairhurst works it to the corner. And it's going to be a substitution now for the Saints. For their first subs of the match. So we will see checking on to the pitch for the first time, Caden Martin and Arjun Gill for the Saints. And the Saints will also have a corner kick coming up here. Cabana's ball low, still in the middle of the box, still alive, and that one just sails out, but it was going to be touched, so give that a shot to Martin and a save, and it will draw up another corner for the Saints, but that ball stayed on the ground, no one able to scoop it up. Martin almost able to punch it in and make it a 2-0 lead for SMU. And Cabada makes the long trek to the other side of the field. Now take it from the near side corner. That ball better, but snatched out of the sky. Luis Albaron, goalie for Chico State today. He started both matches for Chico State up at Seattle Pacific earlier, where he recorded that shutout against Western Washington. We're a third of the way through the match right now. Pretty even match teams, I would say. Back and forth, both teams have had opportunities. Right now, the Saints only one on the board. And Gill works here near side. Misplays that touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Saints, I believe. Nope, and they correct it. So originally was a throw-in for the Saints. They switched back to Chico State. So that shot goes high and wide by Miles Rice, freshman. out of Somerset. Penderosa High School product. And here's Martin. Fine settle. Settle. He's had some great touches here today. Didn't get credit for an assist on that first goal, but he played a part in that one as well. Plays that ball back into the middle. Fairhurst, that header right up into the sky, was unable to get some leverage on it. And Saints kick it back out, far side. Well, again, this will be kind of something to watch here in the closing minutes here of the first half. Saints gave up a goal with 8 seconds to Colorado School Mines, and then gave up a goal with 7 seconds to Regis to end their halves. Can Chico State continue that trend and tie it up before we go into break, or will the Saints hold strong for the final few minutes? And throw in for the Saints right in front of their bench. And worked a little too far up the field, so I'll have to go back and take that throw in. That ball down. There's Fairhurst, goes to work. Nice job by Connor Gorian to take that one away. But the Saints still maintain possession. Wildcats now work it into the offensive zone. There's Rice once again. He's had a lot of touches since he's come into the match. Wildcats really going to work, especially here on this near side. And that one will just poke harmlessly down the line. Mendoza, soft touch to Gill. Gill's, and that ball is going to be just out, throw in for the Saints. Just missed barely on being a corner. And it'll be Gill to take the throw in. He's got Mendoza to his right. He goes to Fairhurst, though. Now back to him in the corner. And are they able to work a corner? And they are. So the Saints will set up now on a corner. Well, this is where you have to look at David Settle if you're the Saints. He's 6'4", kind of towers above everybody. Backside, that ball off the post. I don't know how that one didn't go in. That was Jose Marquez who was able to get a touch on it. Beautiful ball. Just barely missing, but the Saints will set up once again. Saints with possession still. Marquez, who just missed that touch off the crossbar. And Mendoza working into the corner, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like Juan Perez. And Mendoza still down. And that's going to be a stoppage here to see if Mendoza's okay. No signal yet to bring the trainer on. And looks like he's going to be okay as he gets up. It's a free kick for the Saints. All into the middle of the box. Can Gill get to it? And he can, but they're going to say that one just went out. And so that's going to bring some more substitutions onto the pitch for either side.
Substitutions for either side. For the Wildcats, number 11, Cooper Renteria. On for number 13, Liam Dirksen. And number 28, Trevor Fritz. On for number 26, Ben Souza. And for the Saints, number 27, Diego Andrade. On for number 15, David Settle.
And there's that formation I was talking about a little bit earlier in the broadcast, where the Saints will bring the wings back down. You see Arjun Gill with the Saints kind of bring that ball back onto their defensive zone. He'll play back, and then as the Saints start to mount their pressure, he'll come up forward and play as one of the attacking players. Murray with a touch. Out to Kabata. Well, Saints work the ball here now near side. Work it back, just playing content. Again, you know it has to be on their minds. The fact that they allowed those 2 goals right before half. They want to make sure that they're heading into halftime with a 1-0 lead. But here they come, near side. Could they make it 2-0? Here's Gill. Defender right on his back. Mendoza, that shot high. So it looked promising to start. Chico State did a nice job to adapt. And a quick substitution for the Wildcats. And free kick for the Saints off of the goalie kick. So the Saints will just be taking their time with this one. It was Caden Tailing who checked into the match for Chico State there. There's Marquez. Touch, trying to go to Gill. That one's last touch by a Wildcat. Gill's going to save it in the corner. That one knocked out, but it's going to be a corner once again for St. Martin's. Great touch by Jose Marquez. About 4 minutes left in this match. Ball high and long, going for that back post. That ball in, and it's a goal for Jason Fairhurst from Jose Marquez and Seth Cabada. And the Saints, just like that, are on top 2-0. Jose Marquez, just like that, picks up his second assist of the year, and it's Jason Fairhurst tying Sebastian Navarro for 6th all-time in Saints history in goals scored with his 12th goal.
Martin's goal is scored by number 20, Jason Fairhurst. Assisted by Seth Cabada and Jose Marquez.
Oh, you heard it there over the PA from voice of the Saints, Jeff Lucero. Saints on top 2-0. Well, the corners from Cabada today have just been on point. He had that touch from Marquez who hit the crossbar. This time, Saints able to bring it in. Well, if you're a Saints fan, not out of the woodworks yet. Still about 3 minutes, about 2 minutes and 45 seconds worth of time left on the clock. Here's Gill going to work. Great defense there, though, by Donovan Jackson once again. And that's going to be a foul. Jackson on Fairhurst. And it's going to set up another free kick for the Saints. This is another dangerous opportunity. And it'll be Lacona taking the shot, or the free kick, I should say. Ball right in the middle of the box, knocked away by the Wildcats, and they will now try and take it near side, but Lacona pokes it away once again, right to Gill, who goes to Martin out to the far side, or they tried to before the Wildcats were able to intercept. And a throw in for Chico State. They'll try and go quick here. About 1 minute left in the first half. Gill with it near side.
1 minute. 1 minute remains in the first half.
Saints looking to take this 2-0 lead into halftime. Well, for halftime here, folks, we'll take a 15-minute break and then be back with second half action. Saints looking to close this half out with a 2-0 lead. And Marquez just going to boot it long and out wide. And that's going to do it. So St. Martin's with a 2-0 lead heading into halftime off of the legs of Stephen Murray and Jason Fairhurst. It's the Saints 2-0 here on the Saints Digital Network. Again, we will be back in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Saints Soccer on the Saints Digital Network. And welcome back into the Saints Digital Network. At St. Martin's 2, Chico State 0 coming out of halftime. If you're just tuning in, wondering how we got here, it was Stephen Murray punching in the first goal for the Saints off of an assist from Jay Mendoza. And then at the closing minutes of the first half, it was Jason Fairhurst punching in his 12th goal of his career, the second of the season. He tied Sebastian Navarro's 6th all-time for his most goals scored in a Saints uniform. Now trying to chase down Ruben Orozco, who's at 18. He's got some ways to go, but he's definitely in the wheelhouse for Fairhurst. I mean, another thing, too, about Fairhurst, he had to play with All-American goal scorer Brandon Matson, who was punching in 15, 18 goals a season. So Fairhurst really didn't get a lot of the workload until about this year. So we'll be curious to see how Jason does being the primary goal scorer for St. Martin's. But here's Chico State. That ball shot saved. A shot there for Miles Rice. He's had a lot of touches in the first half when he came onto the pitch. Throw in for SMU, and they go quick. Fairhurst with it. That ball now a foul. That was Trevor Fritz, the foul on Fairhurst. Fairhurst up, limping a little bit, but it's going to take a lot to take him out of the match. Very tough player out there. Throw in for the Saints here near side. That's Alvarado. Murray with the touch. Now Alvarado back out into the corner. And give and go. There's Fairhurst looking for Angel, but it goes right back to Fairhurst. And he's able to play it off of a Wildcat. That was Mayo. And it will be a corner for the Saints. Saints, one goal already on the corner. That was Fairhurst. They had a shot from Jose Marquez that bounced off of the crossbar. So they've had some opportunities and capitalized already. Let's see what they can do here. Backside. And again, go for Marquez. There's Gill outside. And here's Gill once again. That ball cross went all the way over. Fairhurst kicks it back out. Kabata has space. He punches it back in. Oh, and a great play by the goalie, able to get a hand on that ball. Just his fingertips on the ball to knock it away. Addis Saint cutting towards the back post. Throw in once again for the Saints right in front of Chico State's bench. And now it'll go the other way in a substitution. So an early sub for the Wildcats.
26, Ben Souza.
Ben Souza returns onto the pitch for Donovan Jackson, and that's going to be a foul on the Saints. Diego Andrade running into Gira. Now result in a free kick for Chico. Ball headed in, and the Saints able to pick it up. And now we'll turn, come here near side. There's Andrade once again. He's going to play it out to Fairhurst, let Fairhurst go one-on-one. And Chico State just plays it out. That was Fritz who's just knocking it out of play. And it'll be a throw-in once again for SMU. And a foul from Chico State will result in a free kick for SMU, and it's going to be Cabana taking a kind of basically a makeshift corner for the Saints. Let's see if they go far side once again to Marquez. That's what it looks like they're setting up, and they were. And they're going to say no foul. Marquez thought there should have been a foul. As Marquez pleads his case as he runs back up the pitch. And that will be returning to the pitch, Anthony Caskey once again. Well, despite the Saints holding a 2-0 lead, Chico actually holds the advantage in shots 6-4. Saints have just been very efficient today. That ball knocked out of play again. Going to be a throw-in for the Saints. Andrade tried to feather it through two defenders, unable to. And now the Wildcats look to turn, but it's Murray's able to grab it down. And it's Diego Andrade once again. Alvarado now. Fairhurst back to Alvarado. Shot, save. Great give and go by that Angel Alvarado and Jason Fairhurst. Again, the Saints haven't had many opportunities, but they've been very high-quality opportunities today. Wildcats take it away. Now bring it near side. Mayo goes to work on Cabada. Ball back in, far post. A little bit too far, but Rice able to track it down and swing it out wide. And it's going to be a throw-in for Chico State. Third match in a row for Chico State to open this year against a GNAC opponent. They took down Western Washington last week, but fell to Seattle Pacific. They're going to need some offensive firepower here to get back into this one. And that's going to be a substitution now for the Saints. David Settle returning to the pitch. He'll be coming back in for Caden Martin. Settle had some great touches in the first half.
Substitution for the Saints, Number 15, David Settle returns for number 16, Caden.
Andrade looking for, excuse me, Alvarado looking for someone. Finally gets it to Fairhurst. They give and go, but that one way too far away. And it'll be Wildcats ball. Saints play it back to Asklin. And then Mendoza swings it out far onto Lacona. Wildcats really went after Lacona on his side of the field early, but the Saints were able to thwart every opportunity. Since then, though, at least here in the second half, Wildcats haven't gone that much to the far side. Gill slips down, and that's a turnover, but then the Saints able to get it right back. Fairhurst with a touch out. I think it's going to be a throw-in for the Saints, and it is. Saints looking to go quick with it. Fairhurst up with it, but now that time has gone. Settle uses all 6'4" to get up and hit that one. Fairhurst once again. Mendoza goes to work, but Wildcats come away with it. And now here's an opportunity. Shot, that one off of the post. Jacob Chong with the shot. He has the only goal for Chico State this year. That one just missing. That was the opportunity there to get onto the board. And there's Chung once again. He has the ball, makes a good move on Lacona. That ball skirts right through. Ball back in. Marquez able to play it out. Saints playing with fire right now. Chico State with some opportunities. Can they capitalize? Chong offside, though. And that will end that threat. But once again, Chico State getting some offensive pressure here. And a bad touch from Asklin. That's going to be a turnover. Wildcats, can they capitalize? Raphael out far side. That ball off the post. Not in, though. Bounced right out. It didn't miss by much. Oh, my goodness. Saints, that ball's still in. I think it went out there, and it did. And it's going to be a substitute. Or a corner, excuse me, for the Wildcats. Opportunity, here's Raphael, that ball blocked. And a substitution for Chico State. Noah Ross taking back over.
Reporting for number 16, Jacob Chong.
But Chong, who had some opportunities, is going to get a breather here now. In the box, shot. That one knocked away. I think it's going to be a shot and a block there. So Murray able to get a foot on it. That was Noah Ross, who just stepped onto the pitch, gets a touch immediately, and it's going to set up a corner for the Wildcats. Another opportunity for Chico. They're just not able to find the back of the net, but they've had a plethora of opportunities here in the last few minutes. Saints need to regroup here. Saints take that one away, but again, pressure. Knocked up in the air, settle with a touch. Left foot, right foot. Working it right on the line and swings it back to Marquez. But again, the Saints having troubles trying to get that ball over the midline. And here comes Chico State. Far side working it in towards the middle, shot high. And that was Liam Dirksen who unable to get the touch in. And we will see Cole Matson return to the pitch for the Saints.
Returning to the pitch for the Saints, number 10, Cole Matson. On for number 27, Diego Andrade. And number 30, Sean Selenicchio.
And also Sean Selenicchio checking in as well. Ross, but that one juggled out of bounds. Settle, recipient of the throw-in, now back, and a takeaway. Here's an opportunity, Dirksen. That ball hit up in the air. Asklin goes and gets it. Miles Rice had a beat on the ball for a second, but Saints goalie able to beat him to the spot. Final third of the game, final 30 minutes. Mendoza. Alvarado now. And he gets around his defender. Alvarado, can he work a corner? And I think he will, and they do give it to him. The Saints set up another corner. This has been their best aspect of their game today. They usually go far side to Jose Marquez. That ball knocked out of play, so it'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats in the offensive zone once again. Wildcats go to work in the corner, play it back into the box. Saints take it away. That was Marquez. And now controlled is Murray. Settle. But stolen away. Raphael plays it back, and the Wildcats work to that far side. Ross, no one there though. Defender forced that touch just a little too early, or the Wildcats could set up in the box. Here's Settle, taken away though. Ross plays it back out, and the Wildcats reset middle of the pitch. Tried to get it in, but Mendoza blocks it. Mayo. Another takeaway. Wildcats working, great shot, but right at the goalie. Ben Souza did a lot of work for that one, worked around 2 defenders, but unfortunately his only window was right where the keeper was standing. Another shot, that's the 12th shot of the match already for Chico State. It's only 5 for SMU. Well, the first half was definitely a 50-50 in terms of ball possession. It really felt like both sides had some opportunities. But here in the second half, it has been all Chico State. 23 minutes is a long way to go if you're the Saints, just hoping to hold off the attack. Saints going to have to find a way to control that battle in the midfield instead of letting it get so deep into their defensive zone. Well, again, fans, it's a doubleheader of soccer action. Simon Fraser taking on Sonoma State right after the conclusion of this one, about 30 minutes, I should say, after the conclusion of this one. That will be available here on SMU Athletics YouTube page. Far side, there's Fairhurst. Tries to get around his defender. Shot, that one off of the keeper. Murray takes a shot. So first opportunity there for the Saints really here in the second half. Madsen off to Settle. You can really feel the tempo here at Saints Field has changed. Wildcats really controlling this one. Mendoza can't play it off, but there he is, still with control. Now plays it towards the middle of the box, looking for Fairhurst, but 3 defenders swarm him. Chico State not giving Fairhurst any room here in the second half. Marquez pokes that one away, but Rice able to control. Swing it back out to his teammate, and that's going to be a throw in for Chico State and some more substitutions on either side.
Substitutions for either side for the Wildcats, number 16.
Wildcats play that ball into the box, looking for another cross on that back post. One unable to find Noah Ross.
For number 30, Miles Rice. And for the Saints, number 21, Isaac Hernandez. On for number 19, Angel Alvarado.
Clean takeaway. Now Wildcats work. Top of the box. Saints Marquez able to head that one away. Mendoza rifles it down the field looking for newly checked on Isaac Hernandez. And they're going to call a foul on Hernandez. They've let some tougher stuff go today, but that one gets whistled. No, and Selenikio, he immediately went down. He pulled up. Looks like a cramp. Well, with the support of his teammate, Selenikio, up and moving, but they're bringing him towards the bench. Like he'll be coming out of the match. So the Saints will be without a... Well, there's Matson now, near side. It'll be a throw in right on the corner for the Wildcats. And so Arjun Gill is the player who comes on for Selenikio. Near side, Hernandez, that ball blocked. Another opportunity for the Saints. That's going to be a foul there. Noah Ross commits the foul on Fairhurst and then helps him up. And Chico takes control after the free kick by the Saints. Here's Ross. Plays it far side. Going right at newly checked on Arjun Gill. Ball in the middle of the box. That one goes wide. Hernandez wins control and works it down the field. Trying to work a corner. Now Settle. Settle with it. Works his way in around a defender. Shot by Settle is saved. And Settle's had some great moves today. Some great touches around defenders. Again, quick recap of what happened. First two goals by the Saints scored in the first half. It was Stephen Murray capitalizing first. And then, now there's a goal right there by Chico State. Noah Ross capitalizes on the opportunity, and he puts his Wildcats on the board with 15 minutes left here in the second half. So just like that, it almost felt like it was a matter of time until Chico State could punch one in. They've really controlled this second half, and they're able to punch in a goal there. And now, just like that, it's a whole new ball game. Liam Dirksen credited with the assist.
Chico State goal was scored by number 18, Noah Ross, assisted by number 15, Liam Dirksen.
Gill plays the settle. Bounces off his chest, one touch to Mendoza. Can Fairhurst save it? Does, but far out. They give the throw in right to Chico State right there. And that should be last touched by a Wildcat, and it is. So a goal kick for the Saints. That's going to be Mayo returning to the pitch for the goal scorer, Ross.
Mayo returns to the pitch for the Wildcats. For Noah Ross.
Gill able to come away with the ball. Tripped up there, and Chico State comes out of the pile with it. Coming down, shot, saved by Askelin. That ball stayed in. Shot again, saved by Askelin. Two great saves by the goalie for the Saints. So, could have been blink of an eye. Could have been all knotted up, but Askelin got a paw on both those. Shot again, blocked. Chico State really firing away here at the Saints defense, pushing it to its breaking point. Free kick awarded to the Saints. And Chico State was 16 shots on this match compared to the Saints' 8. And Chico once again, misplay there by Marquez. That's Jacob Chong. Can he shoot? And off the side of the net.
Angel Alvarado returns to the pitch for the Saints for number 17, Arjun Gill.
Angel Alvarado, number 19, checking back onto the pitch for the Saints. Fairhurst heads that one. Ball played back to Asklin, and he clears it out. Be a throw in. Near side right here by us for Chico State. They play it down into corner of the box. And they say play on. No foul called there. Hernandez able to touch it down and keep control, and the Saints swing it out to the far side to try and settle it down. Chico State, they're playing with another motor right now, really flying around the pitch. But here's down to the near side, Matson. He's all alone. Has one defender now. Works his way in to the left. But that ball poked away from him. 10 minutes left in this match. St. Martin's trying to hold on for their first victory. Chico State looking to play some extra soccer. That ball taken away once again, and now Wildcats bring it up middle of the field. Mayo goes to his right foot into the box. Knocked down. Souza clears it back out, and Chico resets the offense. Caskey's ball knocked away by Marquez. And here's Fairhurst. He's got some green in front of him to take this ball up easy. Now he'll play it up to Hernandez. He had Matson ready to cut towards the goal. Hernandez plays it safe instead. And it's Fairhurst with it as well. Hernandez can't control that one, gets away from him, and the Wildcats boot it deep. Asklin comes all the way out. Plays it back to Kobata, back towards the corner. Fairhurst up to Mendoza. He's got a defender right on him, though. No breathing room for the Saints against this Chico State defense right now. So a couple substitutions for the Wildcats here as we start closing in on the final minutes. Marquez takes that one away, gets it up front to Hernandez.
Substitutions for the Wildcats, number 18, Noah Ross returns for number 8.
Ball to the far corner. Beautiful ball. Sets up. Middle of the pitch. Middle of the box, I should say. Great ball there from Servano Higora. Shot. That one misses wide off of the back side of that shelter. Miles Rice picking up the shot. And it's kind of turned into one of those affairs if you're a Saints fan, kind of looking at the clock with one eye, watching the action with the other. Chico State again putting the pressure on. This has been a great match between these two sides. Exactly what you want out of a non-conference matchup here. A test for both sides. Free kick awarded to SMU. Saints looking for their first win of the year. Chico State hoping to at least come away with a draw against their third straight GNAC opponent. Marquez plays that one back in. That was to Alvarado, but he couldn't get there in time. And it'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats on the Saints side. Marquez knocks that one away, but it's going to be a throw-in. Near side. Noah Ross. That ball played it towards the back post, but Askin able to come forward and grab it. Wildcats in the final 5 here. That ball booted up, middle of the field. And the Wildcats control out of the volley, and here they go. Opportunity here. Play back towards the middle of the box. That one just misses wide right again. So substitution for the Saints. Wildcats near or far side. Saints able to wrestle it away. Throw in.
Substitutions for either side for the Wildcats. Number 27, Gabe Delich, just returned for number 30, Miles Rice. And for the Saints, number 27, Diego Andrade, returned for number 19.
Ross, goal scorer today for the Wildcats, brings it up near side. That one knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in once again for Chico. 3 minutes left here in this one. And a foul there. That's Ross on Murray. So it'll be a free kick for the Saints. Settle can't reach that one. And it's going to be a free kick awarded to the Wildcats, and they're going to go quick off of it. Saints look to set their defense. Ball played right in front of both benches. Right into the chest of a Saint. I believe that was Lacona, and now the Saints work it all the way back down the field. So a substitution for the Saints. Nathan McClellan checking in for the first time for today.
Nathan McClellan. On for number 21, Isaac Hernandez.
And he checks in for Isaac Hernandez. So the Saints go in full defense here in the final 2 minutes. That ball is going to stay in. Mullen takes his first touch, a header back towards the middle. That ball out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Saints. And once again, throw-in for the Saints. And once again, another throw-in. So 3 straight throw-ins for the Saints. Letting them work the ball down the field and pin the Wildcats into the corner. Saints will try and work a corner out of this. Will they be able to get it? Still tussle down there, and it's the Wildcats who are actually able to come out of that corner. And there's 1 minute left here in the match. Settle one, plays that one back into the corner. Fairhurst spins around his defender. He's going to push it in, and then it just sits smart in the corner. That's a senior move right there, knowing the clock. But now the Wildcats here, this is going to be probably their last opportunity. Can they equalize here? Marquez pokes that one away. Saints hold it. Play it back into the far corner. Seconds away, it's a throw-in, and it looks like that's going to do it for us here today. St. Martin's picks up their first victory of the 2021 campaign in their home opener, 2-1 over Chico State. Stephen Murray collects his first goal of the year, and the game winner goes to Jason Fairhurst, collecting his 12th career goal, and the Saints are victors here today. It was Noah Ross who scored for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats put up a lot of pressure in that second half. But ultimately, it boils down to the Saints able to hold on and take the victory here. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks, to the Saints Digital Network. In just about 30 minutes, we'll be starting Simon Fraser versus Sonoma State. You'll be able to see that live and free on YouTube, right on the page you're on right now. Saints will be back in action on Saturday at 2:30, taking on Sonoma State. We will see you on Saturday for more Saints soccer. Again, St. Martin's picks up their first victory of the 2021 campaign, 2-1 over Chico State.